G'day everyone, and welcome to another new game for our little channel. I picked this up during the recent Steam sale. I think it's still on sale actually. Prison Architect. So, what is it? Well, in this game you build and manage a maximum security prison. As the sun casts its early morning rays straight off the Steam page, on a beautiful patch of countryside, the clock starts ticking. You've got to crack on and build a holding cell to detain the job lot of maximum security prisoners that are trundling to your future prison on their yellow bus. As your workmen lay the last brick, you don't have a moment to let them rest, as they need to get started on the first proper cell block so you can make room for the next prison intake. Once they've all got a place to lay their weary heads, the real fun can start. Okay. You need a canteen, infirmary guard room, and there's all sorts of things you can build. It's inspired by Dungeon Keeper, Dwarf Fortress, and Theme Hospital. There you go. There's also a story mode which I've done, and if anyone wants to see that, let me know, and I'll do a series on that too. It was a little too much swearing and whatnot, I thought. And then there's escape mode. Once you've finished your Supermax, got the guard dogs roving around every corridor and prisoners eating out of your hand, now you can live the horror by firing up escape mode and play as a prisoner hell-bent on getting out of Dodge. Dig a tunnel, go for the armory, or start a riot and slip out in the chaos. It's entirely up to you. So, you can either figure out how to get out of your own prison or hit the random button and load one of the 12,000 prisons created by the Steam community. So there you go. That's the lowdown. Now, I've paused the desktop audio feed because there's music and I don't know what the copyright status is. So we won't have any music or sound until we get going. And hopefully it'll all be good. So as you can see, we've done the campaign. So we want to create a new prison. And we're going to build a large one. Because I've got a bit of a plan I've sort of mapped out on paper as to what I want to build. So hopefully we'll have a little direction. Okay, so options. Fog of war. You will lose visibility of the insides of your prison buildings unless you have guards patrolling the area or CCTV cameras covering the area. So we'll leave that on. I'm going to turn forests off because honestly, they're just annoying. Lakes we're not going to worry about. Generate buildings, no. Failure conditions, yeah. An extra challenge, you'll be sacked and it will be game over and you'll be put into prison. If you let things get too bad, riots, bankruptcy, too many deaths, escapes, etc. Gangs, I think we're going to leave off. Events we're going to turn on, just to see what that does. Weather and temperature, not too fast. Limited funds, no, we'll leave that off. No cheats. Okay. We're going to play a male. We'll have a prison. It's a male prison. We can select female. Now we need a warden. The warden, the most balanced individual on the planet. He does his job and nothing else. People just call him the warden. It's kind of like the fat controller. The lobbyist. The lobbyist has friends in high places and makes sure the more easily controlled prisoners end up coming his way. How's the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal, volatile, deadly, or fighters? Reader. Reader the Eater. Ruthless and terrifying. Reader has a reputation for running her facilities through judicial application of fear. Rumours of her carrying a whip may be exaggerated, but may not. How's the likelihood of prisoners being stoical or fearless? Prisoners are suppressed twice as quickly. Nice. J.W. Periwinkle. Kind of looks like the Colonel out of Rambo. Warden Periwinkle says he was a sapper in the war. He never says which war, though. But he certainly knows everything about digging tunnels. Guard dogs have 50% chance of fully uncovering any tunnels they detect. Nice. The Pacifier. The Pacifier has an unusual talent for being able to calm even the most violent individuals. Even being in the same room as him is enough to make people docile and compliant. Reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making your inmates less likely to cause trouble. And then there's Saphara Aknova. She has a spotless reputation and a squeaky clean record, but behind the scene, shady deals and under-the-table offerings are nothing uncommon for her. By the sounds, neither is it rigging elections. Gets a small cut out of the resale value of each piece of contraband found. Nice. Prisoners found with contraband will be fined directly from their savings. Cool. Nice. Alright, so, and there's warden mode, where you can play as the warden working on site of the prison you are building. So I think I don't know if we're going to choose the regular warden. I like the sound of Rita. The old eater. Pacifier sounds cool too. The lobbyist is good. I think we're going to go with the pacifier. All right. Let's kick this off. All right, so the music's gone away, so I can move back into... Okay, so we've got 23 hours before 8 prisoners arrive. Okay. So, it's a pretty good-sized block. Okay, I'm liking it. Here comes workmen and stuff, which is good. So... Oh, cool. Planning mode. Nice. Oh, nice. I like it. Alright, so let's just see what we can do here. Alright, so part of my plan... materials. Perimeter wall. Okay, so you can't go right up to... So that edge... You can't do anything on the edge. Alright. But I want to put a perimeter wall around the entire facility eventually. Okay. Then we're going to have... Then in from that, there's going to be space for dog patrols and guard towers. Then a fence line. Then armed patrols. Then a fence, and then the actual prison. So that's sort of the plan. Now, before we can do that, we sort of need to... Yeah. 24 hours, 30 grand. Alright, let's see. Read the CEO's letter. Okay. Congratulations. Oh, good time. No, time's still running. Congratulations on completing your basic induction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect. Soon you'll be designing, building, and running your own prisons, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land, which we have, and a few stacks of bricks. Before you get started, I thought I might share some important lessons with you. 1. Every prison needs a warden. He should be one of the first hires. Build him a nice office and he'll open up a whole range of advanced facilities via the bureaucracy system. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially early on when funds are tight. Save money by starting with a single holding cell, which can be shared between many prisoners at once. Get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up. Hire some cooks. Yeah. Building a prison is an expensive undertaking, and you need to become a master at raising large volumes of money through grants and contracts. You can access these grants through the report screen. That's about everything. Good luck. CEO, Prison Architect Corp. Excellent. All right. Let's close up. Now, I didn't actually put a wall down there. No good. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to map this out. So I'm just going to put... Ooh. What's going on there? Wouldn't mind seeing him build that. Come down here and try and do it. Okay. Ah. Okay, so that's how that gets constructed. Wow. Alright, so... Alright. We'll let them do that because I want to... I want to mark out my wall. Okay, good. Because then I want to be able to do this. So from the wall, I want to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to put... What have we got here? Ooh, notebook page. Cool. Unlocks. Nice. Alright. So... that's going to build that there. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to get my... before I build... so that'll be 1, 2, fence. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. So that'll leave 2 there, 2 there. Good. Nice. We're going to have lots of internal room. I was concerned, but I'm not now. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 1, 2, fence, fence, fence. Alright, good. So then put guard tower there, and I'm hoping guard towers are only 1 block. Actually, I've never actually built one. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Hang on. So guard tower, then 1. Yeah. There. And this is going to be our internal fence. So 3 diagonal. Alright, sweet. One, 2, 3 diagonal. What we should do is do that. We might just build this for $3 a meter. Okay, good. This one I didn't do that. Alright, cool. Okay, then we want to do... yeah, perfect. So that's our... That's going to be our line of defense. So, now we want to do the offices. Now... I'll make it out the road here. We need to build an office block. Now, the issue I have is sometimes when you put an office down next to a fence like this, it actually... or built a foundation down. So what we need is enough room for... we need about 5. So we'll make this 20. 20 by 12. Should give us plenty of room for the offices. Yep. We'll be able to make what I've got on my map pretty darn big with this layout. So I'm glad we chose large. We can put up some temporary fencing. Now, how many workmen have we got? What are they doing? Okay, some of them are off down there. Good. Now, the other thing we're going to want to do is we're going to put our zones and everything over this side of the road. Nice. Alright, so let's speed up time a little bit here. Let's just pause. Because we need to... Alright, so what we need to do next is... Alright, we need to build a holding cell. So this is going to become our common room. So let's make it 5 grand. Right, let's make it 4,900's worth of common room. But this is going to be our holding cell. So we'll start off by... We can actually build a reasonably sized canteen and... we'll build a small kitchen and canteen here. About 6 grand's worth. Alright, good. We can't get any grants until we get the offices, so that's all we're going to do now. Let's speed that up, get our workmen. Can we get any more workmen? No, we can, good. Let's get 3 more. Just got to be careful how much money we spend. We definitely can't get any grants here, can we? Oh, no, we can. Beautiful. Basic detention center. Oh, we'll take that. And we'll take that. Because we'll be able to do those very easily. You can only pick 2 grants at a time. But they'll give us much needed funds to get this all done. Good thing is our folks are whipping through that. And yeah, this is lining up really good. This is a good, expansive section to build on. I'm happy. So now we need... Okay, so we want a staff door here. Okay. It's going to be a cell block, so we want a large jail door there. Near the canteen, so we want a large jail door there. Okay, we're going to have to build some internal walls here. Now, we'll put a wall there. Good. Wall there. Wall there. Okay. It's going to be our shower. Beautiful. Alright, next thing we need to do, we need power and water. Alright, so the plan calls for power and water over here. Now, did that take my fence out? No, good. Okay, so that's built how I want it to. Nice. Alright. So now this needs to be broken up into offices. Okay, so we can only get I don't want 6x6 offices. I do want one because that's our warden's office. You don't like that layout, would you believe? Yeah, alright, we're going to do this ourselves. Alright, so... And the warden is going to get the corner office. A view... actually, no, you have to get this one. I'll make his... There we go, 6x5, nice. With... staff door. And... So I played the what do they call it? Campaign, and it is a lot of fun. This game is, the campaign is really good fun. Now we're gonna spend a little bit extra money. Give the warden some windows because he's in charge. He needs a filing cabinet. Rotate. Use R to rotate. Now, what else do I need in an office? Filing cabinet. Well, it's the warden's office, so he'll need a nice wide sofa because he's the warden. And he's the warden, so he gets a tally. And a bookshelf. Nice. Okay, warden's office done. Now, we do need to power all this up, so... Requires entrance. This will be an important facility. So, jail door. And we're going to get utilities, and we're going to want a power station. And a water pump. And we're going to want some capacitors. Now this will have to expand as we probably need, well, we'll see. Maybe we can add plenty of capacitors, which is good. Alright, so let's leave that to build. We've got 10 hours. Okay, so what we want to do is go to rooms, designate you as an office. Good. Beautiful. Alright, we've built our first office. No, well, this is how you designate rooms. So, what we're going to do is we're going to designate you as a shower, and you as holding cell. Good. Alright. Yeah, next to that we're going to designate, that's kitchen, and after that we're going to designate a yard. Good. Now, we do need to fence this off, so we're going to be a little... okay, so we're going to designate some kitchen. And we're going to put in a little bit of wall. Beautiful. And we're going to designate canteen. Nice. Really good. Alright. Starting to look good. We've got 8 hours. Not too bad. Alright, power's up. Beautiful. So let's go to utilities. Let's select electrical cable. So we've got to come off this mains here. we've got to connect the... first things first, we've got to connect the water pump. I did it outside there, so we've got a little bit more room. So now we've got to... This is going to cost a bit of money. This is one of the downsides of having a large map, is that this is going to cost a fair whack of cash, but we've got to run the main line. Okay. That's okay, because that's now going to power everything. While we're doing that, let's take a look at some of the things we've got in here. Okay, so we've got staff, we've got 12 workers, cool, and we'll get rid of some of these, so that'll save us money. No prisoners yet. Intake, we're going to take all available. We can actually change this, so we can go, we can lower the number of, we actually change this to number per day, so we could take one prisoner. We change the ratio, which is cool. Take 4 prisoners and see what we get, rather than taking the 8 they were going to send us. Jobs. This is all the stuff that's currently for our workmen to do, and their job at the moment is installing electrical cable, because we need it. Okay, so we need... wonder if we can hire the warden yet. Yes, we can. Beautiful. Really good. Alright, so now what we can do is we can build the second office. And we'll do that. I wonder if we can fit a little office here. That's not going to be the office we're going to build. We're going to build one there. There. Object. Staff door. Nice. Did we not get wall in the corner there? Huh. A bit weird. Oh! I put the door in the wrong spot. Smooth. Alright, cool. Objects. Next. Desk. On that side this time. Filing cabinet. Is there anything else we need? Let's have a look. Nope. Beautiful. Alright, so that's going to be room, office. Beautiful. Awesome. Now, what can we... Alright, let's unlock some stuff. So we need security and finance unlocked. I want policy unlocked. I want maintenance unlocked. And I want health unlocked. Cool. Alright, that office is ready, so we need to hire an accountant once finance opens up. Oh, we've got an hour before our prisoners get here. We don't have power run yet. We're not even close. We better hire some guards, because we're going to need them. Oh, see daily budget. Powers. Oh, powers up. Beautiful. Nice. Alright, we need to sack some workmen. Which I don't really want to do, but the reason is I need to finish that grant, so I need another cook. Okay, good. Okay, our prisoners are here. Yep. Needs a bench and toilet. Some shower heads. Yeah, because this isn't ready. We can manually... oops. We can manually open that for the guys. Normally they'd have to wait for the guards to show up, but I can... It's being a little bit annoying. I think it's going to make me put... I had this problem in the campaign where it wouldn't let me activate this. I ended up just building cells in there. Oh, I built a table, you putz. Bench. Lock that open for now. It is surrounded by walls and doors. Alright, if you're going to be like that, well, we'll do it this way. If and you're not satisfied, we'll do it this way. We'll go rooms, and we'll... Now it'll complain there's no toilet, of course. Surrounded by walls and doors. Well, it is. And those guys are going to escape in a minute. A little bit frustrating. Don't know how much more surrounded that gets, but let's try that. Okay, good. It's finally letting me put them in there. Alright, let's get the canteen. Let's get the canteen up and running. Nice. So we want serving tables. A couple of Bain Maries. Put some benches in. Nice, 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 nice. Perfect. Now we need a kitchen, so we need a cooker. Boom. We need a refrigerator. What else do we need? And we need a sink. Move that down there. Perfect. 7 tables aren't in, benches aren't in, that's alright. Okay, is finance unlocked yet? Why is finance not unlocking? Ah, because we're doing maintenance. Poop. That was an oversight. Alright, so... Alright, so our prisoners are in here. Entirely sure why that's saying they can't get there, but they can. Let's run water, because I really don't care about that for the minute. I want to get pipes happening. Again, we've got to run the main line all the way through the shower heads. Okay, then we'll branch off. Branch off. Beautiful. That must still be designated as room there. Cool. Alright. Beautiful. The boys are running pipe, which is good. Open the jail door. We should have some prisoners in here. Beautiful. Oh, there is. This canteen's not running yet. Oh, we need to run cable directly to the cooker and directly to the fridge. Beautiful. All right. Look, I'm quite happy for these guys to just stay locked in here for now. While we get everything up and running. Okay, finance is coming along. Good. Okay, still running this in speed mode. We've got 11 hours until... 10 hours until our next lot of prisoners come, which is good. Would like to get this solved before I end this episode. Now, this is going to get converted into a common room anyway, so I'm not hugely fussed about this. Just don't care if they die, to be frank. Beautiful. Alright, so pipes are getting laid. It's going to take a while. So we did sack our workmen, which was not ideal, but these guys do work fairly quick, which is good. Almost got this grant ticked off. Build a yard, okay. Secure the yard behind at least a door. Okay. Well, what we can do there is we can get our fence, which is going here anyway. I can't remember how big my yard was. Really doesn't matter. We're going to demolish this bit of fence eventually. Do that. Do objects. Large shower door. Boom. That'll tick off that grant. Allow us to pick up another couple, which is good. We do need to build a staff room. Apparently prison due to be released. Well, that isn't going to happen. So you're going to lock that open. And we're going to lock this one open. So the guys can get access. Alright, perfect. Unfortunately, speed up mode really isn't that quick. But anyway. Okay, so we've been going... Jeepers, we've been going 40 minutes. So I think I might... This game is addictive as all heck. And I loved playing the campaign mode. We'll hang around until we at least get the... you get the accountant, and then we'll call this an episode. I'd like to get this yard done, tick this grant off so you can see. So you get, when you select a grant, you get a initial payment, and then you get a kick off at the when you finish the grant, which is cool. So you get a deposit essentially on your work, and you get a just put a couple of foam booths and a couple of weight benches in our yard. Sweet. Just to make it look a little more yardish. So that should solidify that. I thought that would have done the... Oh, let's do that. Hopefully that... hopefully that covers that off. It takes a little bit of time for the requirements to for it to tick off the requirements. But that's now secured. Might just have to... Yeah, we're going to move that. Go like that. Like that. Then we're going to move the door down one. It's a little fiddly to meet these room requirements sometimes, but... Especially when you're going to... Aha! Done! The yard is now secure. Beautiful. So we got our kick-off for that. Now we can hire an accountant. And then we'll finish this episode up. So accountant. Ooh, blocked. Why? That was weird. Oh shoot, I didn't want to hire a second one. Yeah. Alright, cool. So we've got 2 of those are done. Nice. So we can select some new grants. Still not entirely sure why this... What it doesn't like about this canteen. Anyway. Maybe it's the fact that we've got no water yet. How are our boys going? Oh, here we go. Last piece of pipe. Last bit of pipe, and we're going to have water. There we go. Water's now flowing through to the prison. We should get our showers, toilets. Now that will hopefully activate that canteen. Because now the kitchen's up and running. Oh, geez, they're writing. Aha. Huh. Oh, that's not ideal. Well, we caught one. Yeah, I'll put them in lockdown for the moment. Well, that's an interesting way to finish the episode. We've got new prisoners coming. We've got a broken door. For some reason, this isn't working. Really is actually... Okay, we'll take the lockdown off for the moment because we want to get some of this stuff done. Okay, good. Now they've got access. So they can't go outside to it. That's a bit weird. Okay. Alright. Now, what else do we want to unlock? What's coming next? We want prison policy next. Alright. Alright, well, after all that fun and games and an escape, I'm going to leave this episode here. I want to thank you all for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more Prison Architect, please remember to leave a like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. Yeah, and comments. Please feel free to leave comments if you like this game, if you want to see more of it. Yeah. Anyway, thanks again for joining us. Until next time, laters.